Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm back to do episode 4 of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood season 3. The opening scene is Ray J talking about what happened with Max and Brandy. He says, Brandy didn't cheat, so they should be able to work it out. I'm like, okay, you can't decide how, whatever. Anyways, so he goes to the studio, and of course, Max is there, and I guess he's been sleeping there or whatever. And they start talking about everything that happened. And I was surprised that Max didn't ask Ray J, like, what's up? Why you didn't never tell me, you knew what was going on. He didn't call Ray J out. So I was kind of a little surprised. But Max says something about he doesn't want to go home till she puts the money back. And I'm like, well, you might as well get yourself a little apartment or something, because, it's going to take that girl a while to get that money back or whatever. Anyway, next scene, Lyrica and Mama Lyrica, she's rehearsing. She's singing, sounds good to me. She does. She sounds pretty to me. Mama Lyrica's grooving to her music. And when she's done singing, she's like kind of coaching her or whatever, saying to sing better or louder or stronger or whatever. Anyways, the conversation, it quickly moves to A1's mom. And if I were Lyrica and I was rehearsing and everything, I'd be like, Mom, I don't want to talk about that shit right now. But, she's up for the conversation or whatever, because she wants everything to be, worked out with them and everything. So she tells her mom, she wants her mom to reach out to A1's mom, since they're going to be family. So Mama Lyrica's looking like kind of surprised, but I guess she's thinking about she's going to do it for the sake of her daughter. Moving on to the next scene, Masika and, is it Nia or Naya, whatever they call her, I think it's Nia, and Messy Blogger. I swear it took me a while for me to really remember his name, but I think it's Jason Lee, the blogger guy. And they're all hanging out, and I'm like, is he really friends with any of them? But who cares about him? But anyway, they're talking about Fetty and how Masika filed for paternity, and she tells them that Fetty had asked if he could be at the birth at the hospital or whatever. And when she says that, Nia rolls her eyes like, ugh, and I'm like, huh? Like, why is she reacting like that? Like, he needs to be at the hospital, that's hopefully most likely his baby. So why? Anyway, Masika's telling them, he had apologized and all that, but she doesn't really quite trust his apology. Like, she thinks it might not be genuine, or she just thinks there's something up with it. But she says, they're gonna meet up and talk. Her and Fetty. He's gonna come meet with her. Next scene, we get Safari opens with him showing out on his bike, and I'm like thinking to myself, all right, bro, don't kill yourself, like trying to show out for these Love and Hip Hop Hollywood cameras or whatever. But anyway, he introduces himself, talking about we might know him as Nikki's ex, and I'm thinking like, duh, nigga, that is the only way we really know you. I mean, I think most of the world only knows him before him being Nicki Minaj's ex. Like, keep it real. But anyways, he says now he's focused on him, and he goes to this radio interview. And side note, I didn't know he was so Jamaican. I'm like wondering, is this like an act, or is that truly him? Is that really how he is? Kind of like turned up, excited, over the top type of personality, because I thought that he was kind of quiet or whatever when he was with Nicki. Maybe now he's opening up. Who cares? Anyways, moving on to the next scene. Masika and Fetty Wap meeting up scene. Masika said she got mixed feelings, mixed emotions. She wants to hug him. She wants to kiss him, kick him, all this different stuff. But when he walks up, she does hug him. So he basically tells her the main reason, he want to talk to her is to let her know that, he does want to be a father to their kid. Okay, that's great. That's great. And she's all stuck on the fact of why she wants to know, how she wants to know why he's coming around now. And I'm thinking, who cares? Like, just be appreciative that he is coming around. Well, why is it a sudden change? It doesn't matter. He's obviously, he's manned up or whatever. Even though I don't care for Masika, I'm glad for her. Hopefully, things stay peaceful for her and her baby and everything. Then on the side note, she said something about you're changing the poopy diapers, and I'm thinking, y'all are not in a relationship. Like, she said it as if they're gonna be at home together with the baby, and she's gonna make him change the poopy diapers or whatever. And I was just like, I don't know what she thinks this is, but anyways, moving on to the next scene. Max in the strip club. Brandy rose up on him because they put it on Instagram or something, and you know, Max is chilling, and she walks up, and he keeps on telling us, like, through this is probably like the third time or so that he's told us that he never tells her no. I'm like, damn, Brandy, how spoiled are you? This man keeps saying how he's never told you no for nothing. Like, basically, she could have just asked or whatever. But she's trying to explain herself. You know, Max, he says, you know, it's never going to be the same. And I'm going to have my savings. You're going to have your savings. And the whole time he's saying that little line, she's like, nope, 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 nope. And I'm thinking, like, no, you can't be trusted. So that's right. You need a hush. Like, that sounds right to me. Have your separate account. I'll have mine, whatever. She tells him the baby misses him. You know, that every time there's a knock on the door, the baby gets excited thinking it's daddy, and it's not. And I'm thinking, well, you need to stop having so much company and stop doing that baby like that when you know if it's not his daddy or whatever. But anyway, next scene, Safari and Nikki, they're chilling at the pool. I don't know where they were. I really didn't catch that. I don't know if they were at a hotel, somebody's house. I don't know. But he's literally kissing her on her ass. And I'm like, wow, he must really love plastic. Like, for real, the way he was kissing her ass. But anyway, anyways, they both basically tell us that they're trying to keep whatever it is they have low key. And I'm like, oh yeah, we really believe that. And you're on Love and Hip Hop, you know. He gives her this little gift. I think it's like a Jamaican bracelet, I think. And, you know, she says it's not, the value is not like a lot or whatever, but it means something to her. And she thinks that he genuinely cares about her. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. They've been talking for 5 months or whatever. They're all tongue kissing, like super into it. And I'm just like, okay. Moving on to the next scene. Mama Lyrica and Mama Pam, I guess they meet up or whatever. Mama Lyrica hits her up for dinner or lunch or whatever. It starts off okay. Mama Lyrica, she says she wants to try to have a peaceful, respectful relationship moving forward. But I'm just like, that's not going to happen because Mama Lyrica is disrespectful as fuck. She says something like, Mama Lyrica says if they keep going back and forth, it's just going to lead them to throw blows or something like that. I'm just thinking, and you know you don't want your ass whooped because Mama Pam looked like she got them hands and she would fuck your plastic face all the way up. But quickly in the scene or whatever, Mama Lyrica, she hurries up and gets out of line by asking Mama Pam has she started looking for a place yet. But Mama Pam is surprisingly still cool. Like, I'm like, what is she smoking to keep her so cool? Because she looks like the type that would go off quicker or whatever. Mama Lyrica, she's just silly throwing jabs, you know, being shady or whatever. And I really do think that Mama Pam is trying real hard because I would have been blowed up on Mama Lyrica. And then that scene cuts off, and I guess we'll get back to them, that little situation when they go to dinner with the couple, the A1 and Lyrica or whatever. Next scene, A1, Ray J, and Safari in the studio. Safari's rapping. I don't know if I like Safari too much, but I did like the music. It sounded cool. I like the Jamaican style, so. But I haven't really heard nothing on the radio. I don't know if because I'm in Texas and it hasn't made it to us yet, or I don't know. But I could probably get into that Jamaican type mix of music or whatever. So Ray J, he asked Safari how he's doing. He basically says he's great. You know, he's moved on. He's focused on himself. All that same stuff. And then he asked, Ray J asked A1, and A1's telling him about the mama beef. And then it was like all three of them at the same time said mama beef. It was kind of silly. But A1, in this scene, he shows his boys his upgraded ring, I guess engagement ring, that he planned on giving to Lyrica or whatever. And he says he hopes that the ring brings them, you know, brings them all together. And I'm like, well, you're hoping that this ring brings blessings and miracles and works miracles, because it's gonna have to for for it to fix what, you know, is going on with the two mamas or whatever. Next scene, Masika and her labor scene. She tells us, you know, her water broke early. Today's the day. She's going to meet her little girl. Fetty, he's in Jersey. He catches a flight right away so he could try to make the bird. She's a little nervous, but he does make it in time. And I'm like, that's good. You know, I'm truly happy for them. The baby comes. Everybody's smiling. It's a nice scene, which is surprising that it's a nice scene with Masika because I don't really care for her. But she tells us her baby's name is Kari, I think. Kari Barbie Maxwell. And it's a sweet little scene, you know, family type scene. Moving on to the next scene, photo shoot with Nikki. She's we get introduced to Rosa Costa. I guess Rosa Costa is the model. I haven't like Googled her. I really don't care enough to, so I'm just assuming that. So, you know, she's Nikki's model for her Nude by Nikki line or whatever. And first, you know, it's just pictures of her in the scene, you know, them taking pictures of her in the shots, and then Nikki joins her and they're like in the bed, and Nikki, she like dismisses the photographer. She's like, okay, I think we're about done for the day. I'm like, rude. She's like, you know, you can get your stuff and get out. Basically, I'm just like, oh, she is so stuck up. But anyways, Nikki and Rosa, they're kissing. They both tell us, you know, they're friends first, but now they care a whole lot about each other. They're taking it farther and all this stuff. Rosa asks Nikki if she's got somebody. Nikki lies because Nikki, she can't keep it real, you know. She's afraid to lose whatever it is they got if she tells her the whole truth and everything. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I didn't skip any in my notes here. Okay, we're at the next scene already. A1, Lyrica, Mama Lyrica, and Mama Pam. They're all at a restaurant or whatever. Lyrica's like, you know, we want everybody to be able to get along at family functions. And right away, Mama Lyrica, she starts throwing the shade. Talking about, first of all, we're not family yet, or whatever. I'm like, bitch, you are a rude bitch. Like, talking about she don't consider this family. I'm just like, ugh. They might as well be there together. Like, you know that your daughter is with this man, so, and they plan on getting married, so technically, yeah, I guess they're not family, but come on now. Mama Lyrica, she goes even farther by proposing this whack-ass toast, talking about a toast about Pam finally getting the hell out of, you know, her daughter's house or whatever. I'm like, oh, she is such a shit starter. Like, Mama Pam is so calm, and, just fuck Mama Lyrica, for real. She ends up getting mad and throws her drink. Mama Lyrica does. Excuse me. Mama Pam says, you know, she's the one who started it. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. A1, he's trying to calm the mamas down. They ain't trying to hear it. You know, they show the scenes of the white people in the restaurant all shocked looking and stuff. And all hell is breaking loose. They're kind of going back and forth. And, you know, this is the last scene of the show, whatever, this episode. And I wish they would have just let Mama Pam beat Mama Lyrica ass. Long story short, I wish they would. Just to shut her up and, like, you know, let her beat her ass one good time and show her who she is. Like she says, she knows she needs to. She's going to have to take a hood with it, you know, to Mama Lyrica. And then maybe they can get along from there, you know, hopefully. But that's what I think should happen. But, I mean, not that I promote violence, but Mama Lyrica is full of fucking shit. So, anyways, let's just end this video here because that's all I got. That's all my notes. And I will see y'all next episode next week. And for the few people that are watching, I don't care how many views, comments, subscribers, whatever I get. You know, if you are watching and enjoying it, I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.